episode of Liangmay Imphal Market opened today at Thangbayban. The 71st Wildlife Week 2025 officially concludes today at the City Convention Center Palace compound. NPP President Conrad Sangma visits Imphal to access peace and stability in Manipur. The 6th Hangul Day Celebration 2025 begins today at the Manipur University. Manipur BJP MLS urged Sampit Patra to restore popular government warned of assembly dissolution. Surgery involving successful removal of largest gallbladder in Manipur performed today. Hello, good evening and welcome to ELITETV English News at 6 prime time. This is Somirin Kasar bringing you the latest news. Now the news in details. The 4th episode of the Liangmay Imphal Market being organized and opened by the Liangmay Imphal Market Committee has been opened today at the Thangbayban Maishnam Laikai Community Hall. The indigenous market producing and selling various indigenous and organic vegetables, fruits and other items is not only a move to foster the economic relations between the people but also an endeavor to promote and uphold the brotherly ties and connections amongst the various indigenous communities of the state Manipur. Speaking to media persons on today's occasion, Liangmay Imphal Market Committee co-convener Divyu Primai expressed happiness that people of the valley area have provided space for organizing and open such markets, which will enable in cementing bonds of mutual love and cooperation between the hill and valleys.
Future da su tawin aba sumaina request wena tawjari miyambo sumaina support tawinu future da lakom matam da su jaga jaga da lakom matam da su akoi wakai wata amaga sumaina phonga da su miyam meram bai ai ko adu gum da su miyamna bajana understand tawira leiba sumaina ha da yang mai du pising noma ge sumaina way just start pising su mai.
One women vendor of the Liangmay Imphal Market expressed that all vegetables, fruits and other items being sold in the market are all organic and some even have been procured from the high hills of the state. She added that they face many difficulties in trying to procure such items from places which are not accessible by motors and vehicles.
Wholesale thabang ambami katinda tatpa bazar da tapang ambami gidamati dom thabang ammi ko adubu ei gumba sole bemi imphanda chalaga jaga khoi phangba ngamdabni na pot leirab su yonba ngamdaba mi chama da 99 gumane chama da mi ama gumanga tani imphanda chalaga po yonba ngamse adubu hujiki Imphanda khoi gi Liangmay market ki mobile gi mata inauguration tawbi bi buntung da di uji se khoi Liangmay si chama da 20 gumdi yaure haibdai haige chama da chama ni haibdi haikiroi haibdi khoi si Liangmay si khulak si ta village chama gum leibani na uji khoi chali bi si ge si conference gi mi ne yame khoi manong gi Liangmay kun si yamde aduna adu aina masi yoba ngamna bi gi damakta akwai su hanage noi so akwai ma yoraga akwai gi loisin na ba por yon ba ngam na ba posi yon ba loi ba ngam na ba atu su
On the other hand, public and local consumers express happiness that such a market is providing availability availability of indigenous items including fruits and vegetables at a lower rate, and they expressed desire of opening such markets 2 to 3 times every week. The week-long observation of the 71st Wildlife Week 2025, which commenced on 2nd October, officially concluded today at the City Convention Center Palace compound. The formal closing event of the week-long observation was attended by Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala, Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Gwal, and senior officials of the Manipur Forest Departments. During the event, prizes and awards were also distributed to the winners of the painting and essay writing competitions held in connection with the Wildlife Week 2025. Marking the day's significance, the governor remotely released rescued wild animals, including the Burmese python, Bengal slow lories, Myanmar box turtle, and leopard cats back into their natural habitats. He also launched the Manipur Bear Conservation Project, a collaborative initiative between the Forest Department and the Wildlife Trust of India (WTI). Delivering his address, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala reflected on the theme of the celebration, emphasizing that human-wildlife coexistence stands as a reminder of the shared duty to protect Manipur's exceptional biodiversity. He highlighted that the state's natural treasures, including the flooding Cable Lamchao National Park, the iconic Sangay Deer, and the recently sighted wild elephants in Kamtong District, calling them symbols of both ecological wealth and cultural pride.
Livelihood with conservation, ensuring that protecting nature also benefits our communities. Education too has a crucial role. By encouraging our students to become green ambassadors, we are nurturing a generation that understands that the health of our planet is inseparable from the health of humanity itself. Students are the torchbearers of our future, so if they carry forward the message, the future generations will be benefited by that.
Meghalaya's Chief Minister and National People's Party NPP President Conrad Sangma arrived in Imphal today for a 2-day visit aimed at evaluating the current situation in Manipur and exploring ways to restore lasting peace. Speaking to the media person at Imphal International Airport, Sangma said his primary objective is to meet with the local leaders, community representatives, and stakeholders to understand the ground situation and promote normalcy in the state. When asked about the expanding NPP's presence in Manipur, Sangma emphasized that the political ground depends on the people's support. He further stated that several efforts have been made to resolve the crisis. While some progress has been achieved, challenges remain. More engagement is needed to ensure complete peace, he stated, highlighting the role NPP intends to play in stabilizing the state. According to the schedule, Sangma will meet with Meitei civil society organization CSOs at Hotel Classic Grande, followed by a meeting with the Naga CSOs at 1:45 p.m. At 2:30 p.m., he will interact with the internally displaced persons, IDPs from Moray, Chua, and other areas sheltering in the Valley districts. At 5 p.m., Sangma is scheduled to meet the Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala at Raj Bhavan to discuss measures for restoring peace and stability. Later at 7 p.m., he will hold a joint meeting with the NPP MLS, state executives, and party functionaries to discuss party strengthening and strategies ahead of the 2027 Manipur Legislative Assembly elections.
Public government. We are for a democratically elected government. We are for a popular government. But we have to obviously look at all the circumstances. But in order to ensure that normalcy returns in the state of Manipur, it is important that a democratically and a popular government should be in place. That is when a real reflection of normalcy is. So therefore we will work towards it, and we will, as I said, discuss with everybody and take things forward.
Korean Language Department of Foreign Languages, Manipur University today observed the 6th Hangul Day celebration 2025 being attended by the Manipur University Vice Chancellor, Professor Ann Lokendro Singh, Embassy of the Republic of Korea in India Minister Hee Sang-woo Lim, Commissioner of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Manipur IAS Ningthojam Joyfree, Director of BRICS India, Representative of Cosmati Tae Hwan Lim, Manipur University School of Humanities Dean Professor Nammei Rakpam Pramodini Devi, Seoul, Korea, Jungang University Professor Yoon Jung Cho, First Secretary of Embassy of the Republic of Korea in India Min Jong Kim as Presidium members. Speaking on the occasion, Embassy of the Republic of Korea in India Minister Hee Sang-woo Lim expressed that the observance of the Hangul Day being organized by the Manipur University will help in fostering better relations and ties between the India and the South Korea. He further stressed that the Korean embassy will work towards providing all forms of the support in developing the Korean department in Manipur University for better reach and greater prospects.
To further advance in our journey together towards the developments of this region. So the Korean government is now an official partner in the Hangul Day celebration of the Manipur University, and this is not a one-time thing. This will continue on, and it's just the beginning. We're hoping to further expand our contribution support to the Korean language program here, so that Manipur University can nurture more students who are well-versed in the Korean language, who can come to Korea, and learn all the necessary skills and come back to Manipur and further contribute to the development of this great state.
Retired IAS Siddharth Kishore Dev Verman today has been administered the oath of non-judicial member of Manipur's Lokayutta. The oath of service has been administered by the Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala at the Raj Bhavan, which was attended by the several senior officials of the state government. It may be noted that the Manipur Lokayutta started functioning since April 2016 to look into matters of corruption, bribery, and related cases as per the Manipur Lokayutta Act 2014. Speaking to media persons, Kishore Dev Verman stated that he will work with sincerity and honest as a non-judicial member of the Manipur Lokayutta.
And my main issue is that whatever are my responsibilities and my duties as the member of the Manipur Lokayutta, I will do to the best of my ability. That is all I can say at this moment. I am going to the office now to join. Thank you so much.
The National Sports University, Imphal Government of India Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports today conducted a one-day workshop on doping in sports ethics and regulations, which was held at the National Sports University Multipurpose Indoor Hall. During the workshop, National Sports University Registrar Dr. L. Dibamani Singh highlighted that doping, which means the use of drugs and steroids in the sports tournaments and competitions, can increase the performance of sports persons. However, people are unaware of the long-term negative impacts of the use of such drugs has on the health and mind and body of the sports persons. Today's workshop was also being attended by the National Sports University Vice Chancellor officiating Dr. Shyam Sundarat Langjing CRPF Commandant and Padma Shri Khel Ratna awardee and Olympian and Kunjarani Devi, National Dope Testing Laboratory NDTL Director and CEO Dr. PL Sahu, Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation RIMS Professor and Head AK Joy, and Department of Sports Medicines RIMS Senior Resident Dr. L. Subhashini Devi.
Aduna matung tabarasu koina achang ba 7 weeks ki koi 1 week ki ba 7 weeks ta 7 days go ba jo ba course kano workshop to mas hono jari adu high ba doping asimaki koina National Sports University jo masi laboratory ama no diski koina laboratory ama koi lingna ba ye Manipur da simo jo koina masi khana jai koi director ga punna taraga adu ministry jo koina post ho jare madu khudung sa so khud leirani na khanjai aduna matung ta ba koi gi university jo masi course ama diploma course ta certificate course ama doping ji matang da adu related my area da to ba jo koi na khanjabale.
In one of the rarest and first ever case of medical history in Manipur, JR Hospital of Hata Minutong Infal East has successfully removed 24.5 centimeter long and 0.530 kilograms gallbladder, which is the largest in the state Manipur. Speaking to media persons on achieving these medical milestones, JR Hospital consultant Hepatopancreatobiliary HPP and liver transplant surgery Dr. Longjam Chitaranjan stated that in India, a 30 centimeter long gallbladder removed from a 46-year-old woman from Rajasthan is the largest, while the recently removed is 24.5 centimeter long, weighing around 0.530 kilograms is the second largest. He added that the said gallbladder was successfully removed from one Kolme Pramita, aged about 48 years old, from Oinam Sowampong Lekai. He further stated that the removal surgery was conducted after a properly diagnosing that it was a cancerous formation in the gallbladder pipe. He also highlighted that Manipur now has a world-class surgery facilities involving major and serious operations, and other people can avail such facility without the need to travel outside the state Manipur. In a significant political development, a delegation of around 25 BJP MLAs from the Manipur, including the former Chief Minister Biren Singh and the Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, met the BJP Northeast Coordinator Sampit Patra in New Delhi on Tuesday evening, October 7, pressing for the reinstatement of a popular government in the state at the earliest. The meeting held at the Manipur Bhavan, so the MLAs urging the central leadership to take immediate steps to restore an elected government. They reportedly conveyed that if the center is unable to form the government soon, the assembly shall be dissolved. According to reliable sources, discussion centered on the possibility of reinstating a popular government before the expiry of the extended term of the president's rule, which was prolonged in August this year. While the exact timeline remains uncertain, the formation of the government is likely before the end of 2025, the sources say. Sampit Patra, however, advised the legislators to first build consensus among the Meitei, Naga and Kuki MLAs to ensure stability and inclusiveness before moving ahead with the restoration of an elected government. Stay with us, we'll be right back after a very short break. Don't forget you're watching Elite TV.
I am pleased to inform to the general public and the business community of Manipur, Manipur Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, and Manipur Industrial Development Corporations are jointly going to organize a buyer-seller meet on coming 10th and 11th October of 2025.
Haiba event asida handicraft product, agri-food product, green and eco-friendly product mayamama showcase tarjagani.
This high-impact summit aims to connect global buyers with Indian and international sellers अकोई foreign buyer seller खरसु यावकनी अतुइदुना it's a good opportunity for all the MSMEs in Manipur.
लमदम नसिगी business असिबु कदमना चाखलांगिदगी हाना लेदबिबा issues and challenges इसिबु कदमना कोकदिगे हाइबदु अमुताना खनजगनी
Manipur Global Business Summit, Buyers and Sellers Meet,
City Convention Center of Pangtok Chagan.
अदुगिदमा जिगी हाइबा अखोइगी मखादे पीबा होटल असिदा रजिस्टर तौदुना सरुग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन हाइना एमएम थमजरी
चटलिबा था असिगी तांग कुनगा मापन था मापन इंग्लिशिंग अनि कुनगा मंगा निंगथौ काबा नुमित्ता श्रीमती सगुल सेम रंजिता देवी लाइरिक यंगबम लेकाइदा लेबा मसागी मयुमदा लेखिद्रे हाइरिबा म्योय असिना भारतीय जनता पार्टी इम्फाल ईस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट की महिला मोर्चा की वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सु ओइबिरमी महागना हिंगलिंगै पुंसीदा पार्टी असिबु चौखटनबा अमदी मांगदा उखटनबा चोक्थबा नाइदना होनबिरंबता नतना समाज की ओइबा थबक थोरम कयादसु मांगजिल थाना तौबिरमकी महागना होनबिरंबा कया अदु निंगसिंगलदुना बीजेपी इम्फाल ईस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट ना मिनिट अनि तुमिन लेप्तुना अवाबा फोंदोकी महागना पार्टी असिदा कथोक बिरंबा कया अदु पार्टी असिना मतम चुप्पदा निंगसिंगदुना लेहौरगनी लोइनना लेखिद्रबिगी आत्माना ईश्वरगी मफमदा इंगना चिकना लेरुनबगिदमक ताइबंग मपुदसु पार्टी की मेंबर खुदिमकना थौनीजकी पाउजेंजरिबा पी डिसेंबर सिंह प्रेसिडेंट बीजेपी इम्फाल ईस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट
नुपी खुदिंगमकना तिंगजंग काइजंगदना लैरबा मतमदता चौखटपा भारत अमदी शेम साबदु मपुंग फारगनी
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य उसकी शिक्षा उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं समाज की राष्ट्र की इकाई खुमनजरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपीसिंगी हकचेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनब थुंगना पांगथोकले स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंगदब नुपी पांगल लैब इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनब थुंगना हकचेल कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी कैंपेन अशिगा पुनशिन हंदुना निपान शुभ न्यूट्रिशन मन आसिसु होदो अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखनब रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखटलगनी अकुप्प मरोलगिदमक अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबी तिंजंग काइजंग दबनुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटपा भारत अमगी युमफम
Welcome back from the break. Our next top stories begins with the Congress alleged large-scale irregularities in the implementation of the Jal Jeevan Mission (JJM) in Manipur and demanded a court-monitored investigation into what it described as a huge scandal. The party claimed that recurring discrepancies across the district indicate possibilities, misuse of public funds, manipulations of data, and lack of monitoring by the implementation agencies. Addressing a press conference at the Congress headquarters in Imphal, Inner Manipur, MP Dr. Angomcha Bibola Koijam expressed that he wants the nation to know that a huge scandal is taking place under the Jal Jeevan Mission in Manipur. Citing government data, Dr. A. Bimol said that before Jal Jeevan Mission was launched in August 2019, was only 26,000 rural households, about 5.74% had tap water connections. The government claims that a total of 79.59% of the state's rural households have tap water connections as of July 20, 2025, which is utterly false as per the ground reality. He added that rupees 1,202 crore has been spent on the project, with the center contributing rupees 1,078.82 crore and the state rupees 124.3 crore. However, during field visits to several villages including Taupul, Nacho, Bupala, Patsoy Part 2, Kiamke and Urembam Akoicham has said that not a single household reported having a functional tap water supply. Taking note of these findings, Dr. Angomja Pimul Akoicham has filed a public interest litigations BIL in the Manipur High Court seeking a court's monitored probe into the scheme's implementation. Under the Hatkarga Mela State Handloom Expo, a two-day seminar cum workshop has been begun today at the Sumang Lela Shanglan at Police Compound. The seminar, which is centered on the theme of Mera Ho Chongba Festive Fair, its impact on traditional market, is being organized by the Directorate of Handlooms and Textile Manipur. The inaugural event today has been attended by the Directorate of Handlooms and Textile, Manipur Financial Advisor T.H. Gunindro, MS Genu Creation Proprietor and National Awardee Indira Shetrimayum, NID's Senior Designer Haubam Shukumar, and Directorate of Handlooms and Textile Manipur's Deputy Director T.H. Basanta as a resource person. Meanwhile, Mutua Museum Director Mutua Bahadur participated in the event as moderator. More than 60 stalls are now showcasing handlooms and handicrafts items during the seminar. Speaking in connection with the inaugural event, Directorate of Handlooms and Textile Manipur Deputy Director T.H. Basanta stated that they are trying to provide a platform for the people of the state to showcase and sell their indigenously handicrafted items of handlooms and handicrafts, which will in turn help in boosting the economy of the state. He further highlighted that during the two-day seminar, discussion will be held on how to promote the Manipur's traditional items at the global level.
Museum the Tambanata, idea we must see Isaki Hojiki, Tungi, next generation, Kaminava, Masi Motimiamsi, Machine Nena Duna, Masi Kanaduna, Akoi Masi seminar awareness program, Sida, Kangahi Kara Ozawasu, Zapamung Lere, Bang Badur Lere, Marks Mana Moderator, we do not see program, see Chatazagani, Aduga, Haying Asisu, seminar Mazulaji, Masina Mira, how to Bagi Matanga. Pagi akangba aising yamai miam expert miamna masina pagi handloom handicraft kamaramda kai mari leinamna kai tobu yabage habidu madu man sutanagani.
On the other hand, while speaking in connection with today's events, Mutua Museum's Director Mutua Bahadur expressed that the changing times, many business-oriented individuals and companies are copying the traditional symbols, logos and marking of Manipur's indigenous handloom and handicraft items, giving the need to push for geographical indication tag to the Manipur's indigenous symbols and logos.
Manipur design ma'am Ponglaiba, Manipur seasonary design ma'am Tinsi, Mapani Mina, Mahut Kilaga, I could the potox in the Tajalapa. Masum Karitobo Yabuge, Manipura, Equity Lariba, Piron Sing, Sigi May, Mason Sing, GI Gekova, Pure Nazi Mapanda, Puton get selling a high tadi, Karikiri Motipsi and Karam Bong, like with the habitat.
In connection with yesterday's message conveyed by the band outfit Kangleipat Communist Party Taibanganpa Group, cautioning RIMS Director, Medical Superintendent and other concerned officials of the RIMS Authority to submit to the band outfit upon their failure to take actions against the RIMS doctors who are engaging in the private practice at private hospitals in the state. Facebook pages Kangle Future and News Update Manipur have reportedly posted false and misleading photographs of the band outfit KCP Taibanganba Group. The outfit has cautioned the admins of Facebook pages Kangle Future and News Update Manipur to take down the alleged photographs which tends to tarnish the image of the group, and has further asked to come to talk for understanding within 3 days' time. The group has also warned all concerned not to post such fake, false and misleading photographs or news in connection with the activities of the outfit in the future. First Nupilal 1904 Observation Committee has observed the 1904 Nupilal Remembrance Ceremony under the supervision of Universal Mothers Organization at the UMO's head office at Lamphel Canoe. As a part of today's observation, floral tributes were offered to the photographs of the brave great mothers Irongbam, Ongbi, Samujaubi, Leshangtem Kwatabi, Lemapopam Shabdi Lashram Ningol Jobodi and Rajkumari Torasana, who laid down their lives during the first Nupilal of 1904. Today's observation was attended by the UMO President Moirangtem Sorojini Lema, First Nupilal 1904 Observation Committee Advisor Hekrujam Toinu Lema, and Yumkam Ongbi Indrani. National Media Confederation's New Delhi convener LM Sana, World Human Rights Protection Organization International Crown Chairman Dr. Loy Jinglen, Jingsang Lakpa, Namay Rakpam, and Co-Committee Executive Member Julia Shinglai. Speaking on the occasion, UMO President M. Sorojini Lema expressed that the people of Manipur and the world of large remembers only the second and the world at large remembers only the second Nupilal of 1912. However, prior to the Nupilal of 1912, the first Nupilal of the 1904 occurred on 9th October, where brave Manipuri mothers raised their voices and fought against the forced migration and labor of Ardan ancestors at the Kabul Valley, which was also aggravated by the other religious taxes imposed on the Manipuris. She highlighted that this first Nupilal of the 1904 had instilled the sense of bravery, oneness, and the courage to fight for our rights and identities against the forced suppression and discrimination.
Mayama ko yauri taksi kasi thawolo kuna tawaya chaba yaba tahayaba pro lagi dina kamay chakadawa mi dina kamay chakadawa lay bak punagi na kamay kan gadawa hay bate pung kun marigi manung da pung kaya ma pung ani ma ahum ma ko lay bak khalle adun afaba jo adum lakani phatam lawa akoi bo tamiram ba tapiram ba ima tawi ima momol ima indu ima phadabi ima kombi ima singina ko phatam amta ta amde tawudu Prime
Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday, October 9 today held a wide-ranging talks with his British counterpart Keir Starmer, broadly focusing on the boosting the India-UK ties in areas of trade, defense and security and critical technology. The British leader, accompanied by a delegation of 125 of the UK's most prominent business leaders, entrepreneurs and educationists, landed in Mumbai on Wednesday morning on a two-day visit. Myanmar's military carried out a paraglider strike on a village that killed at least 24 people, including children, and wounded more than 50 others, according to a member of the resistance group Villages and media reports. The Monday, October 7 night attack was carried out by a motorized paraglider and targeted a village in the country's central Sadyang region, and that was celebrating a Buddhist festival that included a rally calling for the release of political prisoners held by the Myanmar's military government, the report said. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940289098 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a very quick recap of the headlines once again. The fourth episode of Liang Mei Fall Market opened today at Thangmeiwan. The 71st Wildlife Week 2025 officially concludes today at the City Convention Center Palace compound. NPP President Conrad Sangma visits Imphal to assess peace and stability in Manipur. The 6th Hangul Day celebration 2025 begins today at the Manipur University. Manipur BJP MLS urged Sampit Patra to restore popular government warning of assembly dissolution. Surgery involving successful removal of largest gallbladder in Manipur performed. This is all we have in this edition of Bulletin. For more updates like this, please keep watching ELITETV. Stay safe, stay informed. Good night.